Hey Collective, Hippygypsyreader here again with another daily tarot reading for October 9th, 2022. Thank you so much for tuning back in over here to my YouTube channel. I appreciate all of you for being curious about today's overall energetic look. This is an extended reading that I'm about to do for the mini reading that I've already started over on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. So if you're here from any one of those platforms and you're curious about that extended, welcome. Thank you. I'm so happy I resonated and something caught your attention, something you needed to get more clarification on. We will do that in just a minute, run out some advice and look for some oracle for you all as well. If you're already a YouTube subscriber, thank you. I appreciate all of that energetic currency we are exchanging, all of your likes, shares, comments, follows, subscribe, saves across the board. Thank you. I'm feeling it, that it helps me to attune to all of our guides. Remember, these are for the general collective, so I'm trying to pick up as many of you as I possibly can. So we are going to take what fits and we're going to throw out the rest, right? And if it happens to be your birthday on October 9th, happy birthday. I hope you had a beautiful Sunday birthday. With that being said, we're going to jump right in. If you're curious about that mini reading, that is a quick 3-minute video. Those links are in the description box attached to this video. Feel free to help yourself. That'll show you how these cards got on the table and my initial reaction. For everyone else, we're going to go back over everything and then we will get started running that extended reading. All right, looks like for today, Sunday, October 9th, we have the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is bringing in a very youthful, energetic feel for passion. Conversation wants to be started. Somebody could be bringing you some good news. This is somebody bringing in some sort of an offer that is very passionately driven. This could be somebody younger than you as well. You could be younger than somebody else also, as this is page energy. It's not the knight, it's not the king, it's not the queen. So the king and queen are sitting. That's very long-standing energy. The knight is on the horse. They're in and out. This page, they all stand. All the pages stand and they bring in something brand new, minor, a little instigation of a conversation, if you will, is what this energy is bringing forward. To clarify, we have the Four of Cups. We have the Emperor card, which is also number 4. And then we also have the Ace of Cups. For clarification, Four of Cups is talking about boredom and discontentment. Something is being offered to you emotionally and you are not interested. This is somebody feeling like they're feeling, very unappealed by what they do have, and they're kind of focusing on what they don't have. So this is somebody just kind of, I'm not interested in what you're offering. I'm not interested in the heavens above offering anything. I'm just kind of I'm in my feelings. This pretty much that Four of Cups energy bringing for us. We have the Emperor card also coming in. This is a major arcana card talking about somebody being very authoritative, very stubborn possibly. This is also Aries energy for some of you. They could be dealing with an Aries. And that Emperor is somebody who's very authoritative. This is somebody who brings in great power as well. And then when they have the Ace of Cups, that is about a new union. This is somebody bringing in some sort of love offer. This is a very emotionally invested offer as well. And the aces are a brand new start, right? Bottom of the decks, we have the Tower card. So something is being torn completely down so something can be rebuilt. And then under that, we have the Ten of Wands, talking about a burden, being overwhelmed, overworked, carrying on too much. We have the Ace of Swords, talking about a truth. This is about clarity, as also about information coming in swiftly. And there's that Two of Cups. This Two of Cups is about a spiritual union, divine partnership. This could also be with a coworker, family member, friends. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic for some of you. For others of you, this very well could be, and I will jump into that story here in just a second. Under the 2, we have the Three of Cups. So this is about celebration, coming together, rejoicing. And then we have 6 of Wands, indicating of great success, great victory. Also, somebody could be in the spotlight a little bit there. And then we have the Four of Swords at the bottom of this deck, talking about rest and rejuvenation. So somebody's being pulled to the energy of taking a time out, meditating, being really clear in your thinking through connection through your higher self. This is a spiritual strength card coming out here, indicating that we have set up boundaries. This is also that wounded warrior. So you've been through a lot. You've been through the battle. We have the 9 of Wands. Over here we have the 10 of Wands, right? So we have a progression. We have duplicating numbers in the 4s. And then we have a progression. happening as well. So this is about somebody being very guarded, somebody pulling in their spiritual strength to help them to be able to process things right now. This is a mental clarity card coming in for that Two of Swords energy. Somebody's at a crossroads, a stalemate. You're hanging on to a couple of pieces of information and trying to decide which is going to be the best choice for you. Again, swords are about information, truth, and knowledge. We have the Ace over here. Here comes the Two, right? Here comes the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. This is a singular independent energy, somebody who's financially independent, somebody who is in a pre-Empress energy. Here is that Solitude card coming out, talking about that awakening, that spiritual enlightenment, right? That's our connection with our higher self also. Could be dealing with a Virgo. So let's get into the story here. What I'm feeling is that somebody's probably bringing you a new offer. They could be interested in starting up something passionate with you. This could be some sort of good news that they think that they're bringing in. This could be you indicating that you're ready to start something new, but you're not really sure quite how to start. And this could also be somebody younger than you coming in, asking you for a beginning, a passionate beginning. This could be them trying to start communication as well. This boredom and discontentment makes me feel like you may not be interested in this offer coming in right now. You're feeling like you're more so in your Emperor energy, or you're waiting for somebody on an Emperor level. Remember, this is a page. This is somebody who is at the kind of beginning stages of figuring things out. And the Emperor is the king of all kings, right? So that is all the page, all the knights, all the kings, everybody combined has gotten to this status. This is somebody who is over all of them. So this is somebody who's worked very hard, right, to get to this position of being in the Emperor status, of having a very authoritative position in life. So you're feeling bored and discontentment with some sort of offer being presented to you at this time. You may feel like it's not really worthy of the work you've put in. You've had a tower moment here where you've had a lot of restructuring happening in your life. You have rebuilt yourself to build back up to what you should be, because you're no longer carrying the burdens of other people's issues, of working too hard on something where you don't have reciprocal value coming back at you. This is a truth, an awakening, a clarity. This is information that you know to be absolute truth. Anything to do with any kind of union has got to be something that's going to be worthy of celebration and having any kind of success with you, because you are in that Queen of Pentacles energy. This is just before practically that Empress energy. The Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles are right in front of being in that Empress energy, right? So we've worked very hard on our abundance. There's a lot of karmic lessons that have been taught to us, and we're taking that information and finding a lot of balance and a lot of tranquility in our life. Anything offered to us has got to be on our level, right? This is something that if somebody's coming in and they're in this, I'm not sure, maybe we should try, do you think maybe you're, in this energy possibly. So this is, are you sure you want this? This is your feeling here with that Four of Cups. Is this what you're bringing to the table with me? Because I'm going to have to think about it. We have the Four of Swords here. I'm going to have to meditate and really ponder if this is something worth bringing my boundaries down and allowing somebody in. Are you going to be worthy of what I have built? Is this something that's going to bring me to having to make a choice between a couple of different paths? I have a singular energy here. I'm very connected with my healing and my spiritual self. Here's the Empress. I have become moved to be in this Emperor-Empress status as well. So Three of Cups again. Something worth celebrating is going to be all my dreams coming true. Okay, and I am waiting for that to come through for me with the Two of Wands. We have the Star card here, could be dealing with an Aquarius. And then that Two of Wands means we're waiting to see which is the best path. We're using our intuition to help guide us, and having that spiritual enlightenment to have our inner knowing bring us this clarity to these hidden truths, with that High Priestess card coming in for us. All right, so let's get some clarifiers real quick and see if that is where the story is headed. And we'll see if I can't offer you some sort of guidance. We're going to look at the Four of Cups first, with the Emperor next, Ace of Cups next, Page of Wands lastly, and then run out advice from the bottom of the deck for you all. Thank you, universe. I'm truly grateful. Please, Divine, can I get a message for my beautiful collective about this daily reading? We have 3 clarifiers here for that Four of Cups. 2 more, please. Thank you. We have the Death card, Three of Cups again. That's the third time the Three of Cups has been brought out. And then the Five of Cups. I was thinking Five of Cups earlier. Here's the Tower card, interestingly. I was thinking Five of Cups when I was thinking of the Four of Cups. That's about focusing on what you don't have and not focusing on what you do have, which is exactly what that Five of Cups is. That brings us in sadness, despair. And this has to do with some sort of ending and rebirth moment here. You don't want to be in any kind of sadness or despair and have to go through this chaos and disruption again. You don't want to have to do that. Three of Cups is also about casual dating. So some of you may be into casual dating right now, and it could be something that you're just feeling like, you know, if something has to be really worthy of locking you down to pull you out of this casual dating energy. With that Three of Cups showing up 3 times. Four of Wands reverses. Talking about unhappy families. Three of Cups keeps giving me this third party energy, but it is in the upright position. So I do feel like you're kind of leaning more so on your friends right now. Here's the Knight of Wands. There's the Knight of Wands, and that is that player card. And it's also about somebody who just kind of is very action forward. There's the Ace of Pentacles. So this is about a new opportunity being brought in. This is some kind of solid offer, even though you're feeling a little bit concerned that somebody might be in this player energy. Somebody's very confident, very forward, action-oriented. We're going to look at the Love Begins. Man, that flew out. World card is about a successful completion. There's a lot of accomplishment here. Success is also indicated. Seven of Cups coming out, talking about a lot of options and choices. And the Empress again. Okay. We're going to look at the Page of Wands. Knight of Cups, wanted to reverse. Six of Swords, about moving on. Four of Swords again, another repeater. Okay, collective. Let's see. Bottom of the deck, we have Two of Wands again. Okay. There is a new offer coming in, but you're feeling like this is, I get the running away energy here and somebody really kind of contemplating and taking some time to figure out if this is going to be worth it. Because there has definitely some manipulation, some disappointment here with the Knight of Cups reversing. And this Page of Wands here is indicating somebody has brought you an offer for some sort of communication, but you've already moved on to healing. Healing is here a couple of times, having to do with the Four of Swords and the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is about moving on, overcoming, moving on to calmer waters and healing. Four of Swords is about meditation, taking a moment to self-protect and to really contemplate. And that is a very solitude, isolated type of energy. And we have that again here with the Hermit card coming out. Solitude. So I feel like you could be really attached to your solitude, having to do with all this healing that you've had to do based on past circumstances. With the Death card here and the Tower twice, definitely has a lot of indication that there is some deep sadness having to do with coming together with others emotionally here. The Three of Cups here is about gathering, and it's about coming together, casual dating. Maybe you felt like so far it has not been so good, so you want to be absolutely sure that the next offer coming through is going to be worth your time and investment. Because of all this Tower and Death energy, these are transformative times. These are transformative moments that have brought you to chaos, upheaval, unexpected events, bringing to some sort of downfall, having to rebuild yet again. But with the Death card and the Tower card, that is about a rebirth, and that is about transformation. We're in probably still in a very healing energy as well. So something coming into you is just feeling like, I am not interested in anything being offered to me that is going to have anything to do with any kind of wands being waved at me, or anything that's going to be anything less than overflowing cups of emotional investment. Because I am not interested in passion. I am not interested in, you know, tending to your wand. I want my cup fulfilled, right? So that is kind of the focus I'm feeling here. You've been through some very, very transformative energy that is feeling like you don't want to carry the burden of anything else anymore. You're not carrying the burden of all these wands coming at you anymore. You've transformed. You have rebuilt yourself to be something that is better than what you were before. And you've had to do this time and time again. That is bringing you into a protective, burdensome energy of feeling like, I am not going through this again. I am not going to deal with this. I'm going to cut off anything that's going to be less than this Two of Cups, divine soulmate contract here. This is something about a divine, spiritually guided union with this Two of Cups here. Cups is all I want. That is going to bring me reason to celebrate. That is where I will be successful. That is where I can feel most abundant and most able to prosper the best. And it's a union that is going to absolutely be worthy of all these karmic lessons that I've had to learn, and all this balance I brought into my life to leave me to feel emotionally fulfilled. You're using your head over your heart, and you are not going to be swayed from anything that's going to feel like a distraction of, you know, a bunch of wands. We'll just put it that way. And again, there are no genders here. You know, the wands indicate that phallic energy, right? And that's about creation. So you cannot create without that phallic energy, right? So use your innuendos how you will. But that is about absolute coming together to be able to, you know, build something to grow upon. But I feel like you want more of an emotional investment versus that, hey, let's go on the spark and see what it happens. You've done that before. You're not doing that again. That is something that's not going to be conducive to all this healing that you've done, all of this enlightenment, this connection with your higher self. That is a disservice and an injustice to all of that healing energy that you've brought in. With the Four of Wands reversing with the Knight of Wands here, it feels like this is a very unwelcomed type of energy. Anybody coming at you with this player energy is not welcome. You're feeling very very disconnected from anybody coming into you, feeling overly self-assured. You're looking for a solid offer here, and you want to return on your investment with the Ace of Pentacles indicated. The World card coming out is talking about you having a lot of accomplishments and being fulfilled and having a completion of past karmic cycles, right? So the World card is at the end of the major arcana. So you have transformed so much that you are going to be able to close out any past cycles to be able to have a new beginning. So this new beginning has come in because you've had so much success and completion. You've had so much success and achievement, fulfilling some sort of cycle that needed to be learned. And you're taking those options and basically nurturing nothing less than the cups overflowing. That is the only thing that you are going to be investing your precious creativity into with the Empress card. That is the fertility card. This could also be some of you finding out that you might be pregnant. So that could be that love beginning there as well. And you could be a little in your head about the options and choices that you have to be able to go forward with that new transition in life. That's a blessing if you are able to feel like you want to nurture that. Then that is for some of you. Take that as it resonates. Again, this is about, you know, nurturing your harmony, nurturing your self-care. And this is something that you are really focused on. And you're not at a loss for choices. You just don't want to be confused by too many options. Two of Wands is a couple of different paths. We have the Page of Cups, the Sun card, the Hierophant. Eight of Wands and High Priestess. Strength again. The Strength was here as I was rolling down that deck. So you're choosing between a couple of different paths and you're trying to decide whether to stay or to go. You're in a holding pattern. This could quite possibly be you about to be traveling with the Eight of Wands out here as well. And again, the Page of Cups coming out is talking about youthfulness, and that's talking about some sort of a love message. Your path is only going to be somebody who's going to come in with cups, not wands. You get what I'm saying? So that's somebody who's going to have to come in with an emotional offer. You're not looking for passion. Passion is nice, passion is good, but that comes with the love. That comes with the deep connection that you guys can build upon if somebody is bringing that offer to you. Your happiness is going to come from deep commitment. With that Sun card coming out after the Hierophant, this Sun card is indicating all of your healing, all of your optimism, all of your positivity, all of your happiness and joy is going to come from nothing less than somebody who is absolutely on the same level as learning those lessons and applying them, and somebody who is deeply involved in commitment with that Hierophant energy. This is a lot of communication coming at you also with the Eight of Wands, but you're being called to use your intuition and to stay in your strength. The High Priestess with the Strength card, also dealing with possible water sign and then fire sign, dealing with somebody looking at their ability to trust their intuition, know that their higher power is going to be their inner strength. This is somebody who's being called upon to look within, because that is where your answers are going to absolutely come from. Trust your gut. Know your instincts. You know who you're dealing with. You know this offer being brought forward. Read that body language. Read that, you know, between the lines if you can. So just really kind of take a moment to connect with your higher self, to understand what is being brought forward to you, and is it going to be worth your investment? Is it going to be worth your time? You're very guarded in your boundaries and you're at a stalemate. You're figuring out, is this going to be worth it? Is it worth my pre-Empress energy to connect and link up with somebody? I'm really feeling like you have to be called to some sort of introspection moment here. Really, really, really kind of figure out if it's going to be something worth nurturing. Okay. Cool. I don't want to go too much more on that as I don't want to overwhelm you. We're going to look at some wisdom of the Oracle here. And a couple from here. Between Worlds at the bottom of the deck. To be fair and Message in a Bottle. So look for those signs, absolutely. And to be fair is about balance. So you're asking for spirit guides and guardians, your angels, what have you, whatever you call them, source. They're asking you to be very balanced and look for signs. And understand that this is a transitionary period for you, and to be okay with that. That is okay to be in that moment. We have 38, 15, and 3. So message... To be fair. Well, it just will not. There we go. Life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing, yet over time they strike a balance. You move from being to stasis to doing, from discovering to loving to letting go, to being again. Life is a pendulum swinging between all of these states. You will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. You are not content with where you are. If you are not content with where you are at this moment, remember, all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you will be able to see how universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause, there is an effect. Wondrous things will be revealed now. Absolutely. Understanding about universal ebbs and flows will really help you to kind of be okay with how things are and to being content in the moment. Stop trying to force things to be other ways, because universe has a divine path that you're on. And any kind of distractions or anything kind of pushing you off to the side could be universe just kind of putting you on a different path or saving you from a moment that you don't need to be involved with. You know, I always think when I can't find something and I'm running like 5 or 10 minutes behind, that's universe maybe keeping me from being in some sort of interaction I don't need to be in by 5 or 10 minutes. By holding me back 5 or 10 minutes, I'm missing some sort of chaotic moment. You know what I mean? So be okay with every single thing that's processing and be in balance with that. Being okay with being okay with doing. Stasis from doing to stagnant, it's okay. Be in flow. There's a lot of balance. Everything is in cause and effect, right? For every cause, there is an effect. So understand that clarity for you as being delivered in a message today. Message in a bottle, speaking of. These are about signs. So communication, signs, pointing the way to your highest good. Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them, when you believe you will receive them, and when you allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens. They may come to you as a bird flying by, a logo on a truck, a song on the radio. Expect confirmation that you're pointed in the right direction. Keep your ears open, for someone might just say the right thing that will give you the answer to your query. Today, your message is this: Spirit hears you, and the reply is favorable. That is if you are listening and have your ears and your eyes open to receive those messages. Be sure to just kind of get out of your head and really appreciate your environment and kind of connect yourself again with your higher source so that you are able to receive those downloads, right? All right, and between worlds with number 3. Between the worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process and change of growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place between what was and what will be is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is a great freedom and power to being unleashed. A mystery that is not yet yours to understand weaves the web of life within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds that were planted for the past begin to take root, but what will surface will probably not be what you expect. When you are between the worlds, you are invited to see with curious eyes of a child glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so, and you will not be disappointed. That is about releasing your old connectivity to what you knew and understanding that you don't even know about a new world because you haven't been there. You haven't experienced it yet. So you have to be open to receiving these new messages, these new informations, these new downloads to be able to connect you with who you are transforming yourself into. What is this new world going to be? And that is about getting it out of the connection you have with your past and being able to understand that going forward, being open to what universe is guiding you to and being clear that you haven't been there before. So this is going to be something that you're going to be able to understand once you get there, but releasing that attachment to your past. You're in a transitionary period and Spirit's asking you to just kind of be open-minded and keep looking ahead and keep pushing ahead because you're in a transition. All right, we're going to run out some messages from your future higher self, and that will be the reading for today. I'm going to go through once. Oh, I have a feeling they want to talk today. I speak too soon. Wow, that flew. Yes, they want to talk today. To rise, you must let go of fear. Really, really, really let go of your fear of any kind of previous attachments. Apologies. Any kind of previous attachments you've had, just let go of any fear that you have moving you ahead, okay? You have special gifts. Never surrender to normal. Yeah, normal's boring anyway. There's a path you're meant to be on. Trust it. That's, again, letting universe take your guidance. Try not to resist the changes that come your way. Don't delay the inevitable. There's a real call to release our attachment to the past here, and I have a little bit of a repeater message coming out. Follow your heart. Following your heart will lead you to the right things. Okay, that's about trusting your gut and trusting your instincts to be able to lead you to what you know in your core to be true. Trust your core values. Don't take action when there's a feeling of resistance. Okay, and that's about, again, releasing that control. You will break free from all that no longer serves you. Let go. I mean, really let go. There's something better on the horizon. Yeah, we tether and anchor ourselves to the past so much that going forward becomes burdensome. It becomes difficult. You can't push ahead if you have all this weight that you're lagging behind you, and it will not allow you to be able to push ahead because you have these old ties. And nothing that you have experienced before is going to be like anything you've already been through. That's going to be worthy of a change, and a frequency change. You're adjusting. You're changing the way you are because you cannot keep repeating patterns, right? Okay, give yourself some credit for how far you have come. So there is a deep call for you to be able to really appreciate all the lessons that you have learned and be able to use that to transmute that to fuel to power you ahead. And really don't be hard on yourself because you've come a long way, right? Don't give up on something. Do not give up because something did not work out right away. Okay? So our only failure is when we try and then we don't succeed and then we give up. That is a failure. When you try, you don't succeed, and you try again, that is not a failure. That is more attempts at something until you succeed, right? So don't give up just because something didn't work out right away. Just, we're learning, we're growing, we're evolving. Take those lessons and apply them and be able to use that to, you know, teach you how to better get there next time. Try again, right? All right, collective, I feel like that was your message for today, October 9th. Thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. I hope this helped and resonated. Be sure and hit that like, share, comment, subscribe button. Give me a comment down below. Let me know if this resonates. I hope it helps. Be sure and head over to TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Give me a follow over there as well. Again, I'm posting all kinds of interesting things on those channels. And check that description box below for information on how to get a hold of me for a personal reading. You can book a reading with me through my website. And that is all in the description box, as well as information on how on all the decks that I use if you're curious. And I'm wishing you all love, light, abundance, and positive vibes. Have a beautiful day.